Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima. I have a couple of confessions to make. The first is not really a confession, but this is actually a video a fan requested. I wasn't planning on doing a video on this game, but I got paid $10 a month on Patreon by someone, and one of the rewards is I'll do a video on whatever game you want. And someone's like, hey, do a video on this. It isn't out yet, so you might be able to get code for it. I did get code for it, and I did. And after playing it for an hour and a half, I realized that it is one of the worst fucking games I've ever played. This is seriously the worst game I've played this year. Yes, that counts Room in the Night Sky. This is honestly so terrible that I am dreading even going back to do a second take of it. This first take here is something that I am not proud of, and I usually wouldn't put this up, but this game is so horrible that I am dreading going back to doing it a second time. That is legitimately how bad this game is. So, in order to keep my sanity and actually focus on something that's actually better and worth my time, I'm just putting this little warning in front of this recording here. I've edited it down for time a little bit so that the worst parts of it aren't in the entire video, but yeah, there's your warning. I apologize to the patron who might have wanted better than this. If you wanted to organize something else, you know who you are. Send me another message through Patreon. I get emailed every time I get a Patreon message. For the rest of you, please just enjoy what you can enjoy from this horrible recording I've got here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out one of the worst games I've played this year. I wish I wasn't kidding, but honest to God, this might be the worst game on the Switch so far, that is including Room in the Night Sky. You think the game's running bad right now, and that's not like a video error or what have you, that is how badly the game's running. It's dropping frames like crazy, and it can't keep a good frame rate up to save its life. Before I forget to tell you, the handheld mode is even worse. It is literally almost unplayable. Almost unplayable in handheld mode. It is so bad. Not to mention a bunch of the effects actually get turned off when you go into handheld mode, so the game looks horrendous, and it doesn't even help because it just runs so terribly. There's not that much to see in the game options here. Pretty basic stuff. You can't change your controls. You don't really need to, but just thought that was worth mentioning. So I'm going to load a game up, and it's going to give me a cutscene right away. I've been through the first chapter, and this is the second chapter, at least I think. It doesn't give you like a chapter select or anything, which is a little odd. We'll get to that. But I'm just going to shut up and let you listen to the voice acting. The voice acting in this one cutscene is better than all the voice acting I've heard throughout the rest of the game, so enjoy it while you can.
Did you check the traps?
Yeah, of course. What, you don't trust me?
Yeah, of course I do. But maybe we should go together next time.
Why? What's the matter with you?
Nothing. But where the hell is Jerry? He never came back.
He's probably propped up against a tree, drunk. You know what he's like.
Since the flushing, you've seen that scum crawling out of every rock on this mountain. Where the hell are they coming from?
Who are these people? What are they doing here? They all have guns. We can't just run in there.
Nico is pretty sure this is a troll cave entrance.
If he's so sure, why the hell doesn't he get his ass down here and camp out in the freezing cold himself?
Go and ask him. I won't be at your funeral.
Yeah, okay. But we've been here since the flushing and there's been no sign of a troll.
Well, maybe they're shy.
Look at this thing. If it's a door, how the hell does it open? It's huge!
No idea. Maybe it only opens from the other side. Oh, how the hell should I know?
Forget it. Wasted time.
Alright, so that was a cutscene. A horrible cutscene. But that was a cutscene. All the voice acting is like that. It's all
He's big.
horrendously flat, dry, no emotion in it whatsoever. It's incredible. It really is. It was like they literally just pulled random people in off the street who knew English but didn't know how to emote properly. Because I'm pretty sure this is a game not developed in America or just like a native English-speaking country, I think is the correct way to put it. I don't think it was made in any sort of native English-speaking country. And they managed to find people who could speak English, but they didn't have a flippin' clue what they were doing. Anyway, I'm going to have to get into some combat now because it appears that I basically have no choice. So this game basically works on the Arkham system. You throw attacks at people using hilariously screwed up attack animations and stuff like that. I'm surprised I couldn't get the parries in. The parry window in this game is horrendous. Horrendously large is what I'm trying to say. Let me just eat some food real quick. The parry window in this game is ridiculously large. And it is surprisingly easy to hit. And I just managed to kill that guy. Hoorah. Your weapons have durability, because of course they do, so you have to constantly keep crafting weapons in order to make sure that you don't run out in the middle of a fight, but it's not actually as hard as, like, Breath of the Wild. Still annoying, though. The combat is ridiculously easy. I haven't even gotten the troll in. I don't think they want me to bring the troll in because of these guys having guns and all that. But if you use the troll in any combat whatsoever, you will win, because he can literally one-kill almost anything. So he literally just comes in, steps all over everything, and that's basically it. You can pick up crafting supplies, both from trees and just like random drops and from hunter camps, and these drops will have any amount of different resources you can use to craft stuff.
Flight Team 1,
Oh, another cutscene, huh?
Repeat, is everything
I'll
alright?
just skip that, I don't really care. You can get things like weapons, and you can also get these idol statues. Now, the idol statues is what you use to upgrade your characters, and they give you like 10 points each, and you can spend X amount of points to get an upgrade. It's really basic stuff. You might think this is an open world game, but it really isn't. Oh yeah, by the way, you can control a troll. So, I'm just going to actually come over here and grab this, because it looks like it'll be useful. And I'm gonna... He can carry big stuff. He does have his own combat, his own spells and all that. I'm gonna get him to follow me right now, because he'll be useful for a puzzle or two in the near future, I imagine. But yeah, as I was saying, the leveling up is pretty basic stuff. There's also crafting, obviously. I can get onto that in a moment. You have a few other things that you need to do as well, like this thing here. You basically just destroy them. It's a collectible. The idols, and there are also diary pages of a troll hunter you're sent here to... Well, not so much sent here to find out about, but... Hello. And away I go through the... This game's got a lot of graphical issues. I'll put it that way.
Maybe I should just call him Troll.
Right, he doesn't know what it means, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out what it means. Hang on, I'll just drop the shield. I'm guessing the shield was how I was supposed to attack those guys normally, but... Well, too late for that now. At least you got to see some of the combat. So let me guess. If I stand on top of this... Yep, and hit the X button. This is basically it.
Some sort of
Quick time events. These happen a lot. There is a scene that resembles the Tomb Raider game, where you're just rolling down this ramp, and you're just constantly hitting the right button in order to continue. It's
Is it safe?
annoying.
No.
Oh great, now we're stuck in here. But anyway, as I was saying before,
Are we?
because I'm starting to get sidetracked a lot in this game, and there's just a lot of crap that needs to be talked about with this game. I'm not going to bother listening or watching the cutscene or... Oh, great. Someone's back. Never mind. So, as I was saying before, the game isn't open world. It is a... It's just a straight shot, more or less, which is kind of annoying. Of course, there are the little things that you can wander around for to find and destroy and all that, but other than that, it is basically just a straight shot, so it's
anything like it.
annoying, because when you're playing the game, you expect it to eventually go open world, so that you can go have a look around, you know, go discover stuff, fight off enemy camps and all that. No, it is just straight shot, more or less. I'm assuming I'm going to have to use this, aren't I? Got to get around the right side. And of course, controlling these guys are slow and fat and absolutely more annoying than necessary. Do I actually have to? Yes, apparently I do.
It's jammed.
Right, it's
Maybe we can
jammed.
free it up.
I should probably get the kid in here before we do this, just to be safe. So how are we going to take care of that? Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you for the warning.
What is that?
Through we go. Oh great, we're gonna have to do combat with a bunch of things without the troll to help us. That's not much fun.
More.
Hi.
Where are they coming from?
You dead? You dead. He dead. Leave him alone. There are very few things about this game that are actually fun. I'm just gonna warn you now, because the combat is just slow and plotty and not really entertaining in the slightest. The actual exploratory stuff is just... Oh, for God's sake, I wish that dog would shut up. The exploration is basically nothing, right? Okay, I better run away from this. Oh, come on, I hit the dodge button. Right, I'm gonna have to retry again, aren't I? I haven't seen that yet. Apparently he got pissed. How far back is it going to throw me? Because there's no manual saving. It's just checkpoints. Because of course it is. Crafting stronger weapons is the best tactic for survival. Great, I have to watch this again. Swap. Get the troll to follow me. As I was saying about the graphical fidelity, it is... As I was saying about the graphical fidelity before, I should say, it is a... Well, it doesn't look absolutely terrible. Outside, I mean, the troll itself is a pretty neat and expressive creature, but everybody else isn't exactly the most impressive thing ever. Combine that with the game's horrible performance the best of times. Alright, screw that. I'm just gonna try and jump up here, but it won't let me. Okay, whatever. I guess I have to deal with it. Apparently I can't parry this guy. Don't know why this guy in particular is one I'm not able to parry, but whatever. Oh, and they're throwing stones at me, the cheeky blighters. Just gonna throw spears until they feel the need to sit down and shush. Oh, right, that's an explosive spear. I forgot about that. You kind of want to save all those explosive spears, because you actually have to open doors with them. For example, there is actually one that you can see on the minimap. Just kind of removes all of the tension from the exploring and all that. But yeah, the game isn't particularly impressive in the graphical side of things, mainly because it's just... It's nothing even remotely impressive. It doesn't feel like they've put any imagination into it. And there are some really bad visual bugs that can turn up from time to time. Really bad. I'm talking like... Well, hang on. I wonder if it's still a thing. Yeah, it's still a thing by the looks of things. So, the game's inventory here, ow, if you could have saw it for a couple of seconds there, it was actually really badly screwed up. Because for whatever reason, the HUD has gotten out of alignment. And it's not actually showing the weapons that I was actually
Can't collect any
over the
meters.
top of, right? Really odd. Not entirely sure why it does that. There are a few other things too, like there are Uncharted style climbing sections, which aren't the best thing in the world. But there are just random points where it'll fall out of sync with what you're actually trying to climb, and you'll end up in a position where you can't actually see what you're climbing on for no real discernible reason. It's really strange. You just end up like hanging on the air a couple of things over the actual platform that you're supposed to be holding onto, and you basically just have to guesswork your way down depending on where you think you are. It's kind of insane. I'm guessing there's a... You can't actually pull out the map, which is annoying. You can't pull out a map to like get a better idea of where you are and where you're going, because of course you can't. I'm guessing I have to come up here, but it's not giving me a prompt. Usually it gives you a prompt if you're able to climb something, so... Whether or not I'm actually supposed to climb this or not, I have no idea. I mean, it looks climbable, doesn't it? Like, that clearly looks like a staircase to get up to what that is there. Oh yeah, there we go. That's annoying. I was pressing the B button and just wasn't doing anything. Right, I assume the rock I have to clear is up here somewhere. Up, please. There we go. Right. Kick that down and let him through. Rinse and repeat. Slight exploration that has everything spoiled for it because everything's on the minimap anyway.
Give it a push.
Combine that with combat that is absolutely horrendous, and I think I'll be able to show off how the troll works in a little bit.
Yes, that's it.
And the story is literally just... It's funny, you actually start out from the position of the bad guys. You start out from the position of the troll hunter. And it's like... Okay, there's a troll. Go find it. No. No. Oh, great. I was trying to find the button to get off the damn thing, and it's already pushing it back. Long, pointlessly canned animations. Push it back the other way now. But yeah, the story is basically trolls exist. These guys have been sent to find them and basically just stirred up a hornet's nest. That's basically it. Also, this kid has apparently lost his mother to a bushfire or something like that. It's nothing even remotely special, at least at the moment. And considering how bad the voice acting is, and, you know, the fact that they aren't exactly characters to begin with, it's just not particular. Is there a door I'm supposed to go out? You'd think with that push there would be a door around here somewhere. Where is it? Might as well show off all the crafting stuff and everything just while I'm here. So you've got all your items listed in the inventory here, different spears, different weapons and all that. If you hit the X button, you can craft. I already showed you all this before, but you can see all the little materials you need down there. You have all that stuff unlocked from the beginning, so it doesn't really seem necessary to worry about. If you hit the minus button, you can see your abilities. You can see I've got 50 points up there, which is a surprising amount. Upgrade his maximum health, increases melee damage, and that's enough of that. Then you can upgrade the troll's abilities, which I just did. And here's all your collectibles. Nothing particularly great. Oh, don't tell me that I've been fucking with this goddamn door and didn't realize the two fucking doors were different. We're gonna have to send the troll through, aren't I? And find a way to get him back around. So this is a fragment. This is something you come across every now and again, and it just spews these dudes out. And in order to close up the fragment and keep these guys from spawning forever, you have to find a nearby rock and throw it at the fragment, and it will destroy the whole thing, which means just looking around for the glowing rock. And by glowing, I mean glowing white, as in you can interact with it, and just throwing it at that. That's basically all you do in these segments. No point even trying to fight until we've got this done, so... But I'll just take these guys out first. As you can see, he's got a couple of moves. He's got a sweep, and he's got a punch, but I don't know why you would ever want to use... I don't know why you would ever want to use the sweep. Because the sweep just seems pointless. Yeah, I am supposed to use a rock. You saw the little tooltip thing right there. Where's the damn rock? Right. Camera's a little screwed if you couldn't tell. Thank God I hit it. It really is just hammer up the buttons, and then for the ones you can't beat, just stun them. And we fall them off. So no more will spawn. And considering there's like 20 of these to find throughout the entire bloody game, there's no variety after the first one.
What is that sound?
Swap back to the troll. Get on. Do the pull. Good. Now I'm just going to pick up the kid and run for the exit. No bloody point doing anything else. Alright, so pick him up. And he rides on your back. And you can do things like throw spears while he's on there, but from what I've heard, it's a massive pain in the ass. I actually did have to go look up this game for a little bit of info on it, and didn't get much. Annoyingly enough. I know the thing is saying to go that way, but... Can I actually get up here with him on my back? Yeah, I can. Yeah, so will it actually let me leave? It actually did. Who would have thought? Now what? Oh. I can't actually leave because I don't have the blue explosive spears yet. I assume that the game wants me to go back into the cave and get them. Wonderful. So I guess we get to go back into this stupid cave. Because it's going to let me find a blue shard, which I can use to blow my way out of here. Oh wait, I can, you know, I can send him up here, can't I? Right. No. How do I get off him? Like that, apparently. Threaten to punch him. That works. Okay, I can blow this open with a green spear, so let's do that. There is apparently more to see up here, including like a little collectible up there, but I cannot be asked. And I can't get through. Oh, what's in here? I have to get over that wall somehow. Which one? There is apparently something here. It's another one of those damn idols. Which way did I come from? Yeah, from up here. Okay, right. Right, no. Pick me up. Can't be bothered to make the walk. Swap to the green spear again. Blow this bastard open. And on we go. Right, I assume I can't actually use this for anything, so I just have to push this door open. Can you tell I'm sick of this shit? Because I'm absolutely sick of this shit. Nope, still nothing there. Right. Follow me. I'm gonna have to do so much editing on this video, aren't I? Right. At least we're actually getting somewhere now. Slowly. And quite painfully. So, I'm going to assume I can't head out this way because of the wall.
There are so many rooms.
Yes, I'm aware there are so many rooms. You said that already. So, one more push. Isn't that the way we just came? No, apparently it's not. Oh god, another push. Really? Is this entirely necessary? And what's the bet? Oh. Ah, it's another one of those goddamn things.
Maybe we could free it up.
Right, it's not in this room, it's in the next one. Am I actually going to be allowed to leave this room? No? You know what? I give up. This game sucks. This is seriously one of the worst things I've played this year. It looks horrible, it plays horrible, it has no story or plot whatsoever. The sound is screwed up, everything about it is screwed up, and don't pay for it. Don't give these people any money. I don't think they deserve it. I haven't even talked about the bloody boars that you can run into, where you just crouch in the middle of nowhere, and eventually you'll get a set of tracks that lead you off. Then the 2 times I tried this, both times led me back to exactly where I was standing before, only there was magically a boar there now. This game is horrible. This game is absolute tat. Do not even think about getting it. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.